One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So North Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this offense comes up first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides the back and leaves it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Number 15 on the field goal.
It's good, easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has really good field position. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the running back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here is turning it on. Touchdown, North Carolina. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Here we go.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got his man on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Balkinson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Graves. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Bring in the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Quarterback extends the play. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Here comes the field goal unit. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle, it's Cantrell. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Poe. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Power football with the run. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Nevada. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And we've got our eyes on everything going on in football, including this gem from Alabama and Tennessee. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. An SEC club.
There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He picked it up.
And that's huge, not getting that field goal there, because if they made it, this would just be a one-possession game, and they'd be feeling a lot better about themselves right here in the second half. Obviously, still time to go. Game's not over, but the sense of urgency now has gone way up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. Midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapted. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Quick release on the RPO.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Otis. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Balkinson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll line up for a second down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, UNC! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
27, North Carolina. 21.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
North Carolina, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Otis. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one.
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's a big stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Gets it out quickly. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space, but this guy is good at covering.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task.